Hello, everybody. Bobby Francis here for Full Tilt Weather. I have over 4,000 tornado intercepts and about 120 tropical storm intercepts and numerous winter storm intercepts. We're going to talk about the severe weather probability for the 3rd. Right now, moving forward, let's talk about some of what did occur today. We've had a total of 6 tornado watches come up, including Memphis, pretty much all of Arkansas at one point, the northern portion of Louisiana. So far, there's been one confirmed tornado that occurred right here over Jonesboro. So we've got about 6 watches that did not produce tornadoes. So moving forward, the National Weather Service has released a marginal risk from around Indianapolis and portions of Illinois to Houston, Texas, extending into parts of Georgia. This is kind of your lower risk area where these cells are moving right now. That's the reason that's been extended so far out. Then we have our slight risk. This is our yellow risk here. This is the more prominent area where tornadoes and stronger winds could occur through tomorrow. And we have our enhanced risk here, which is where the majority of the severe weather will occur. Most models are thinking right here through Hattiesburg to Macomb, to Hattiesburg over into the western portion of Alabama, down along New Orleans is more than likely the place. Let's go ahead and look at this. The National Weather Service has, for this enhanced risk, a 10% tornado probability out, a 5% for the slight, and a 2% for the marginal. So, truth of the matter is tornadoes are supposed to be on the docket for tomorrow, but there's been a lot of failure in this line going forward. So will that continue or will that not continue? That's kind of a good question. So this line right here, where the model is, it's expected to be something. It's become absolutely nothing coming out of Dallas, Texas. So about right here is where the model begins to move into the next day, with lines expected to initiate right around Houma, coming up into the boot of Louisiana into the central portion of Mississippi. This is a very usual function through this area. It's a very well noted moisture line. You could see that enhanced risk move here along the northeastern side of Alabama. These are very high numbers, like 60% chance. But the moisture rebound through that area will probably not be that strong. But you probably will get a tornado watch, including pretty much all of this area. And this is kind of what we're looking at. So we are about right here right now. This line did not fire up as violently as the models were thinking coming out of Dallas. I was kind of expecting that earlier in the day. The moisture's pretty much kind of fleed the area now. And the models are thinking it should dissipate come morning and then reinitiate in the afternoon over Louisiana. The boot of Louisiana between 59 and 55 in Mississippi. So we'll go on pull some numbers here. Go to models, HHR 600. Go reflectivity. So this is going to be a primary wind line. This area should expect flooding. That's a highly likely possibility that the majority of all of this area will see some accounts of flooding. We move it back. About 9 in the morning, the line begins to dissipate and we begin to get moisture coming out of the Gulf of Mexico, reinforcing, and you begin to see storms initiating around New Orleans just south of the Pontchartrain area. These storms are expected to grow much stronger, moving along 59 and the 55 corridor right here in Mississippi. This is going to be our primary target area right here. From Hattiesburg to New Orleans to Baton Rouge to Macomb. Right through here is going to be the larger area, with chances extending from Hattiesburg into around Greensville, Alabama, down along the 65 corridor just above Mobile. Strong storms are expected through that area. And this line will more than likely not be this violent looking, but will be a lot of rain. I don't think I pulled them numbers, but we'll go ahead and pull them real quick. Total precip accumulation for the area. These models have been a little bit on the low side. These are very training cells. I would expect some flooding through this area. I just don't see how that's right. And I've said that on the Facebook post about today. And we saw the same thing happen over in this area. Today we'll go through flood warnings. Numerous of these are still up in this area. We're extending down almost to Nacogdoches earlier. We actually had issues trying to chase the cell that was heading for Ruston due to flooding today. But I'd expect some flooding here along southern Mississippi and the southern portion of Alabama, and maybe even the Boot Hill of Louisiana. But currently that's kind of what we're looking at moving into today, the 3rd. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you can like and follow, and I'm out of here.